Hi, I realized I have something on the TV in the background. Sorry. I just wanted to I'm gonna do an update today. I did some fertilizing today. We're gonna have to do some upkeep. This is not on the schedule for me because it's an experiment. So what we're gonna have to do today is decide with our tomatoes. You know how big tomato plants get. So we're gonna have to take these and cut them off. We're gonna only end up keeping two. And then I'm probably going to take the best of the two. But that's what we're going to take care of this today. And I'm also going to show you some tips. This is not something you can eat. However, this is a way that you can make side money. And also, these are black elephant ears, and I pay about between $14 and $25 every year for each one I buy. This one time I brought them in, and we're going to clean this up today too, and take out some of the babies, because all these babies I'm just going to go ahead and sell in the spring. And I noticed that they're doing pretty good, and I'm waiting to make sure that they actually turn black, because they have to have enough sun to turn black. And if they do, this is kind of part of my experiment, then I know I have enough sun for these. So we're going to take care of that today. I'm going to show you an update on the rest of the things. And I'm just going to include it in on the video because there's so many things that you just don't realize you can do to just help you earn just a little bit of extra money. So I'm going to show you the rest of everything, and then I'll get into cleaning all this stuff up. I bring my sago palm into it because I just wanted to make sure that you knew. See, what I had done is I had run my crock pot too close to my sago palm. So, of course, I called it distress. Great distress. And you think I should cut this off, don't you? No, 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 no. You wait for it to die off. It has to put the nutrients back. So I fertilized it and everything, and I took care of it, and he's happier. But I may lose this leaf too. But don't cut these off. Wait till it completely dies, because the nutrition goes back into it, and it'll be okay. They're just very, very, very slow growing. All right, now we're looking at the purple habanero, and we got a little one. They got fertilized today, so they're very happy. Nah, not a lot. To be honest with you, I use a fourth of what they say to use. Just as a rule. I've never used any kind of fertilizer other than Miracle Grow before, and I'm going back. I don't need these big name fertilizers. Miracle Grow is fine with me. Look at how healthy and happy they look. And this little fellow up here, the one that was almost dead when I got him, well, he put out a pepper for me, so we'll see how he does. I need to get some more pots and stuff and repot this guy, because I think he needs better pot than that. And this one here seems to be doing better. He's very healthy. This one's very healthy. So everything seems to be going well. Everything seems to be going as I hoped it would. So let's get our maintenance done today, and I hope you enjoy it. Just wanted to show you. He's starting to get some sun, turning black. We have so many shoots that came off of there. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do with this. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and take care of these tomatoes. I'm going to go ahead and pull a few out. Probably these two. This is my strongest one. And probably these two, because this one has two coming up from the same plant. So hang on, because I have to get the alcohol so we can sterilize everything. Oh, and I forgot what my grandson's name is. I have to ask him again. But my daughter-in-law gave it to me, and I think it wasn't quite, I don't know if it's tall as Lincoln or not on his birthday. And it's grown this much since it's been with me. Anyway, let me go get the alcohol, and there it is right there in my swab, so I can show you how to clean your little shears. Okay, so I got my scissors, and I got my cloth. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. I'll be getting a camera stand soon and a mic. That makes things a lot easier. But anyway, just take the alcohol. I have to keep it in front of the camera. Alcohol them down really good. I usually do a much better job than that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and stop here because it has to be done correctly. Hang on. Okay, so we got them all sterilized. What we're going to do, I'm going to show you the totality of this. You know I'm picking the largest one, right? Not just because that the stem looks good. I'll show you. On the other side, I'm taking the two on the right because the one in front of it, it looks like there's two, but it's actually one plant with two vines. So, I wanted to show you what happens when you leave the lights on for too long. Which, yes, I did. Looks a lot better than it did, but I just want to show you. And it can happen fast. See? And there. It didn't really hurt it, but, you know, it's not very helpful either. So, let's see. We're going to start with this one here. What we're going to do is we're going to cut it just a tad below the surface. This one too. Just a tad above the surface. Now don't throw this away. Remember what I said. We got to keep this for our compost bin. Looks like I might be able to keep it where it's at after all. I'm not too sure. But we'll be doing that one soon. And see, I'm at 51% on my humidity. So maybe I should bring I don't know. I need a humidifier in my room. Okay, here we have these three. This plant has two vines. It's the only thing. So we're going to take off these. I'm going to cut them below the surface. I better be for darn sure that's what I want. That's what I want. Okay. 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 Now, I'm just going to take a brief look at it. And sorry about that. And I am one of those people who comes through and picks all the dead stuff off all of the time. It looks like I got a little critter in there of some kind. Not too sure. We're going to have to check that out. It's possible. Anyway, so there you have it. Tomatoes. Let's see how they take off. This guy may end up losing his life. Because if this one takes off, you all know how big these plants get. So far so good. And I know it looks like they've stretched quite a bit, and you know, they might have. But they'll fill out. We're going to tackle these here in a moment. And I'm also showing you how you can generate some extra income. But we'll get there when we start on this one. Okay. Well, one of the first things that we're going to do, I wasn't so sure how they would do when I brought them inside. But we're going to cut off the dead part. You gotta be careful to know where the dead part is, because you don't want to cut off any new shoots. And one thing you need to do is make sure you don't leave any. The lighting over here is so bad. Hang on a minute. That's better. Alright, some of this I'm going to do with my hands because it's just easier. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this down. Take as much off as I can. And remember, keep all this stuff for your compost bin. You'll appreciate it, believe me, next year. Alright. So we're going to take all the dead leaf stuff off. Okay. And what we're going to do is come through here with the scissors and trim it up really nice. So it looks really nice. I let them stay in here sometimes for quite a while. So that I'm thinking that with all the other bulbs and stuff, maybe it needs the nutrients of the dying leaves. But I haven't looked that up. So let's get this out of here. All nice and... Yep. Yeah, remember I said there's a way to make money doing this, so... Hang on. See, these are one of my favorites. And they die every year here. And I don't have anywhere where I can bring them in, and give them enough light. And anyway, long story short, I pay between $14 and $30 per plant that I buy. And you're not going to believe it when I show you the plants I'm pulling out of here, that people would actually pay that. But they will. But I don't want to charge that kind of money. A lot of my things I do, I would be happy to trade different plants that I don't have. But I'm going to show you how you can generate a little extra income, a little bit more money in your pocket, and it doesn't take that much effort. So you don't have to buy anything. So, well, scissors, if you don't have shears, I guess you do have to buy something. That's the cheapest way to go. So we're just going to keep husking these things. And where they don't want to give, we'll use the scissors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up like I showed you. And just keep cutting these away. And, see? Yeah, that wasn't going to flower. So let me do that and I'll get back with you. Hang on. 51%. Yeah, it's 76 in my house. I'm freezing to death. I get cold so easily. I wear a hoodie sometimes in the summer. Alright, well, you can see what I did here. I'd like to say I intended to do it, but I'd be lying. Nope, I didn't. Cut through the other one on accident. So let's hope this little sweetheart hangs in there. Don't let me down. Alright, so we're going to go over here. I'll show you the elephant ears. And if you get a chance... Oh, they got tattered. If you get a chance, there's a woman. She's about 80 or 90 years old that has her channel. And she makes all kinds of things out of Portland cement. And stools, tables, bird baths, all kinds of stuff. And she made one using a great big black elephant ear. And it was gorgeous. It was a bird bath. Alright, don't mean to take up your time. How many babies do I have in here? Oh, nothing I feel like pulling right now. Nothing. Alright, well, I can't imagine there's nothing in here to pull. That's okay. Over here, what I did is about a week or so ago, I pulled up this one. I'm leaving this on there for the nutrients. And I just put in a little bit of water because I want to see that root system take off. And he'll be the first to go. Yep. This one here, just a little bit of water in the bottom. And he didn't have a whole lot of roots. So he's going to have to grow some. So that's 20 bucks there for next spring. I would really be happy if I were able to sell enough of these to buy my flowers for the year. I don't know how many I'm going to get. And the canna, I'm not going to split up. The canna in here, this is it. It's the orange. No, my father picked that out for some project I'm doing. So I'm trying to make as many of these as I can. Now we're going to go over and just check out the peppers. There's not much to say. The flowers, there's not just much to say. But I'd like to show you progress. Everybody likes to see progress. Okay, I believe these are my red cayenne peppers. And I'm also starting to think, you know, they're doing really well. I did fertilize them the other day. Did I mention about the heat in these plants? I'm going to mention it one more time in case I didn't. These things, they're cheap. They're like $19 at, I forgot where. I got 4. Well, I got 3 in use. So I might want to bring one more over here. Because, see this guy? He's already got a pepper. He's got another one coming on up here. Oh, here too. No, I think that one's damped up. Yeah. Sometimes I think I see weird bugs, but they're just weird pieces of stuff. And then this one over here, which is my purple habanero. Looky here. What am I going to make out of that, you ask? I'm sure. I'm going to make some chili. So that's it on those. And I will... Oh, I guess I should go ahead and show you the update on my other two. Hang on. Yes, I almost forgot about this. It It's still not completely dead yet. This part, so I can cut it off. But I don't see anything growing out the middle yet. What I'm thinking might have to happen is I have to watch another video, because I'm going to have to take it out of here because it's glued in. So I'm going to have to find a way to get this stuff out of here and get him out of here so I can put him in something that he'll be happier in. But I think this happened because I was blowing the crock pot. It was steaming in the direction of the plant. Live and learn. And believe it or not, this little thing, it takes care of the plant. But you need to rest right now. All right. Hang on. Okay. These are still struggling, but they're starting to come. These are my impatiens I had outside, and I just broke some off and brought them in and rooted them. So let's see how it ends up going, because some of them just aren't doing well. Let's see. Well, we'll see. It's strange the things you think you see when you look in the camera. All right, well, I think that's it for those. Oh yeah, and the jungle flower, and the Christmas cactus from my Aunt Pauline. We'll see how that does. You know, I sure hope that someone on here is actually making an effort to do this too, because I would love someone to bounce ideas off of. Please, if you do, please leave your comments, a picture or whatever, or a link to your site. I never quit learning. I never think I know enough. Of course not. There's lots to learn. And if you're interested in doing this, I would like to share it with you. All right, well, goodbye for now. Have a good evening. Have a good day. Stay safe.